Brexit trade talks could be set to unravel as 8 EU countries warned Michel Barnier not to give an inch on fisheries. Negotiations have reached breaking point as Prime Minister Boris Johnson's October 15 deadline for a deal arrives. It is likely talks will be extended, but time is nonetheless running out for Brussels and London to reach a compromise on state aid, the level playing field and fisheries. Fishing remains a stumbling block as differences remain between the EU and UK, as well as feuding member states. The group of 8 coastal countries, which rely on UK fishing grounds, are urging Mr. Barnier not to back down. The UK wants sole control of its waters, but Brussels has warned that without access for European countries, Britain will be excluded from Europe's markets. EU nations took an increasingly hard line on fishing, as displayed earlier this month. Mr. Barnier has been speaking this week by video link to ministers from the Group of 8, including Ireland, Belgium, Spain, the Netherlands, Denmark, Germany, France and Sweden. Irish Minister for Agriculture, Food and the Marine Charlie McConalogue spoke to Mr. Barnier. Sean O'Donoghue, chief executive of the Killybegs Fishermen's Organisation said, Barnier is trying to twist fisheries ministers' arms, but my understanding is that he hasn't been successful in doing that. Patrick Murphy, chief executive of the Irish South and West Fish Producers Organisation, told RTE that he feared the consequences without a deal. He said, there are 400 vessels from the EU known to fish between the North Sea, the Irish Sea, the French Channel, off the Shetlands, that fish inside UK waters. If they are denied access, where are they going to go? We have 164 Irish vessels over 18 meters length. In 2006 we had 280. We've already taken the pain as a nation to sustain the stocks off our coastline for everybody else to fish. We're down nearly 50% of our fleet in 10 years. So, it would be crazy now to see an influx of boats back into that area. That would harm the biologically sensitive areas of our fishing waters. That would harm everybody. Michel Barnier was given the task to keep the status quo for the good of everybody, including the UK. France has put up the most resistance, with French President Emmanuel Macron trying desperately to keep access to UK waters for his country's fishermen. French Minister, Clement Beaune, said last week that the country's fishermen must be protected. He said, our fishermen will not be a bargaining chip for Brexit, they will not have to pay the price for Britain's choices.